Hello, welcome to the first annual podcast.
Annual? We're doing it yearly.
Yeah, because this might not work.
Right.
I'm Glen, and that is, who are you?
Lindsay, nice to meet you all. Hello.
And just so you know, I am drinking apple juice.
Yeah, same.
Definitely not alcohol. Mine's a bit frothy because she dropped it, the apple juice. You do that sometimes, you just forget that you're holding stuff and you're like...
A lot with like coffee cups and stuff when I walk around Tesco.
Oh yeah.
Zoning out.
We were walking around Tesco's and I turned around and I just hear a crash and she's got coffee on the floor and she just looks at me like, run. So,
I clean that up.
This is a very well planned podcast, as you can already tell. We've got lots of topics we want to talk about. We don't. I've just typed in 100 weird questions to ask people. And the first one is, if you had a pet unicorn, what would its name be? I mean, I don't see why you're naming pet unicorn any different from like a dog, like Trevor.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'm a unicorn. Name me.
Majestic.
Yeah.
So like a majestic digestive.
Okay, if you could be a mythical creature, what would it be?
A phoenix. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna keep being reborn. I know.
Yeah. You do always catch fire.
Yeah.
Ask me a question. I feel like a story.
I'm sorry. Right, I'll read one of your questions. Okay.
I know why I'm mouthing to the camera because this might not work. I don't know how long this will record for, and if it doesn't, I'm just going to use it for my phone, and it's a podcast. Podcasts aren't meant to be videos, are they?
No, but I mean, some people do video them.
Yeah,
so,
but not with a camera from 1995. Well,
I mean, it's not 1995. It's not that old of a Mac.
You've just started doing your makeup for like past half an hour, and this camera's probably just going to pick up.
Oh, is it aged with the makeup?
No, I mean the camera's so rubbish they'll just be like a blur.
Oh, that's good. Learn my fine lines and my pores. Right, there was a weird question.
Yeah.
I
like.
What animal am I?
What animal are you?
Yeah. I feel like it means what's my What would you think is my spirit animal? There you go.
Oh, a chihuahua. Because you're really annoying and yappy.
Yap 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 yap.
Or a haggis. Running around the bottom of the garden.
Glenn, I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
Haggis isn't an animal. That's
yeah, I know,
something we tell kids when they're young because it's funny to watch them freak out.
Oh no, there's a haggis down the bottom of the garden and it's coming to get ya. Oh no! Ah!
Let's not do that again.
What kind of ice cream would you invent if you could invent an ice cream? And it's not allowed
an ice cream.
It's not allowed to already be a flavour.
What, like
brand new, a combination of like a cocktail ice cream.
I mean, you get cocktail ice creams. That's
yeah,
but
I mean one that's not already a flavour.
I'm
just a flavour.
Cactus and sriracha.
You go for a savoury ice cream.
Yeah, why not?
I've never the most savoury ice cream I've had is salted caramel.
Yeah, and instead of sprinkles, you just get a little bit of salt on top.
Do you get
savoury ice creams?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm really shocked by
I
this,
feel
as
like
you can
there's gonna be a posh Michelin star restaurant in London that's probably
I don't mean Heston Blumenthal.
Savoury
This is a partridge flavoured ice cream. No one wants that crap.
Yeah. But you could have my cactus and sriracha ice cream. You could serve it on a toasted tortilla.
Yeah, but no.
So it's kind of like your Mexican
You're just freaking me out.
Everyone should make it.
But what, a burrito ice cream?
Okay, so no video idea. Let's get an ice cream maker. Let's make my cactus and sriracha ice cream.
Lean in 15 videos, but
feel like
vomit in 15.
Aye.
I've never.
Well, cactus is good when you have it in a burrito.
Yeah, but you've had a burrito one with cactus.
Cactus is nice.
But I tried the cactus, but I couldn't taste the cactus. If you
well,
know
I feel
what I mean.
like
I was
maybe
veggie burrito.
To make the ice cream, we might need to roast the cactus.
Yeah, but I mean, you get savoury smoothies, carrot smoothies and tomatoes. But you don't get that in you don't get that in a restaurant.
Well, then let's start a new shop up, savoury ice cream.
That's what your favourite would be, cactus.
You said to pick an ice cream.
Spicy ice cream
as
well. I mean,
cactus and sriracha ice cream.
I mean, I suppose you get spicy chocolate, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Spicy ice cream. I think it'd be good.
I don't know what I would have as a
taste sensation.
As a weird thing.
Yeah, because you said pick something that isn't already an ice cream.
Yeah, I suppose it is quite that. I mean, that's quite a quick answer because I would be like.
I'm not gonna lie. I was inspired by the cactus sitting in the window.
Oh yeah, we've got cactuses.
She's called Petunia.
I'm trying to tell Lindsay she's a little bit of a brick, but she's not got it yet.
Wow.
Right. These questions that I picked are literally like
horrific.
Yeah, well, like when was the last time you peed in the sink? Yeah, because I'm going to answer that question right here, right now.
I feel like that was when you were at uni with the boys, was it not? But you couldn't do it in your third year because your uni sink was broke and it leaked.
Yeah,
so you did it in your second year.
If I peed in my sink, I was basically just pissing on my floor, and I couldn't lower myself to that new standard.
You're such a classy guy. I really hope that my dad hears this podcast.
Well, I
mean, my daughter's got herself a keeper.
Just like if we get married and on the mat, I piss on my floor.
When I met Glen, I fell in love with him because he didn't need to pee in his sink this time because it was broken third year.
If you could be any animal, what would it be?
A dog. A dog.
No. I change it. You could be any animal that's not domesticated. And by that I include like farm animals and cows.
Oh, I love cows.
I know you do. We discovered there's a park near our house, and like she almost cried with the fact that there are like cows running about.
They were small and fat and so fluffy, and they were just really cute. And I was like, the cows!
You say all that you love, and you make me worried that I'm just secretly fat and fluffy and a cow. Okay, so back to the question. What animals?
Animals.
You could have.
I feel like
you could be anything. You could be like a fly.
Nah, they only live for like a day or something, don't they? No, I think I would want to be like some sort of bird. I think flying would be fun, but preferably a bird that has a nice life.
Do you mean? I thought you was going to say preferably a bird that doesn't eat meat. Because you're veggie.
Oh yeah, that would be good too.
I mean, so any birds not eat like meat?
I feel like maybe some small ones might eat like seeds or something.
Oh yeah, like pigeons. Do you want to be a pigeon?
I don't want to be a pigeon, no. And also, pigeons do eat meat. Pigeons just eat.
Alright, you've got 10 seconds. Pick an animal. 10, 9,
a
8.
parrot.
Parrot. Because you've never.
Shut up.
Okay, you're a parrot. I know that.
What would you be?
I was gonna say you're a parrot, but like you wake up tomorrow and you're a parrot. How do you like communicate to me?
You'll
just be like.
You'd be like, fucking shine! No!
I'd be like, okay, Lindsay, come here. And just open the window and just.
You're back in flies, that'd be right.
Yeah, I shut the window.
Yeah, but then I just keep pecking my beak on the window, like,
Alright, you wake up, but
and then I can follow you.
You wake up, but you're not in the
me.
house. You wake up, you're not in the house. You're somewhere else, and you're a parrot. You have to like try and find me, and then but not freak me out. I feel like that's cheating. You're not allowed to be a.
That's easy.
Like you pick like the one animal that's like the closest to close to speak. I think I would be. I don't know what animals are. I'll be a lion. I've got really good imagination because that's my laptop screensaver is a lion. It's quite hard this. I feel like we're like really under pressure because I'm like trying to be like fun filled. Normally we just talk for hours and hours and hours and you shut up.
And I would shut up.
No, like we would never shut up.
Yeah.
But I say I'd be a lion, but I would be terrified, but I would be shot the whole time. That'd be terrible. Like for me, if I was like a lion, I woke up a lion, found this house, and had to try and be like, I'm a lion, but without being shot, tranquilized, and then just like shipped back to Africa. And then I'd have to do it all over again. I don't know what I'd do. I'd maybe sit there like trying to scratch its Glen in the door, but I feel like
that would. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really gonna hang around and be like, what's he writing in the
I
door?
feel like if I cornered you, like you came off the train, I followed you, like a weird person just followed you home, and then like without you seeing, and then going, rah, I'm like a lion. I feel like you.
I'm a lion.
You wouldn't shut up long enough for me to try. And,
I think I would.
I don't even still know how I would communicate without being like because obviously as a lion, you got teeth. You can't really like mouth.
Well, because you don't have teeth as a human.
Yeah, but I mean, lions don't really like have lips where like we don't see lions kiss each other going. Like, do you know what I mean? You just like lions will be like, I don't. Clap or do something weird that a lion couldn't do, and then in the hope that you remember this conversation and you go, Glen!
You imagine me explaining to other people, the landlord's like, you're not allowed pets, why do you have a full-on lion in the house? And I'm like,
it's my boyfriend!
Have you listened to our podcast? You'll see, it's my boyfriend. So they'll be like, okay, these nice men in white coats are just going to take you away.
You're only allowed to be an insect. Oh no, okay. You wake up a spider, the one creature you hate.
I don't hate spiders.
And that you have
I just don't want them to touch me.
You have to communicate that you're a spider. How do you do it?
Write it on a web. Use your webs.
Well, how often do you look at a web and go, oh, that web is spelling out a name? You look at a web and go, spider.
Yeah, but I'm communicating to you. You don't look at a web and go, spider.
I don't need to. I just ignore them.
Well, I would sit on your phone. I'd make the web all around your phone saying it's Lindsay, and I'd sit on your phone.
Hey, you could either be really like a genius, or you're the dumbest person in the world, but you're the most attractive person. What would you be?
Well, I'm already the second one.
What's second most dumbest?
Oh. You said the dumbest person, but the most attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
You would rather just be like.
No, I'm only joking. No, I would rather be really smart. Because
smart.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so just because...
Yeah, but I think I'd be really dumb because, like, it's easy to get on TV now, isn't it? And that just means you've got to have less shame because you wouldn't really know what shame is. But,
yeah, you just got, to get famous nowadays,
Love
you've
Island,
just got
give me some money.
Walk around in a swimsuit, have sex on TV, bang, bada, boom.
Children can be watching.
So the girl who won Love Island this year has now signed with, a fashion company. Loads of companies were,
fashion,
sending her,
all about by the fact you're sitting there in a grey t-shirt, just slouched over. I always do that. I feel like I'm slouching and then I just overcompensate and walk around like this.
So the girl, she obviously she won, so everyone knows her, right? So all these companies were all trying to get her to do a campaign, right? And she's finally signed with a company to do a campaign with them, and she's getting She's done £1 million contract with them. To do a couple of to wear.
Zoned out a little bit. She's doing makeup, and she got £1 million to model makeup.
No, she's just clothes. She won Love Island. She's same age as me. She's 22. She won Love Island, so she sat on Love Island.
Was there that one this year who just didn't tell her boyfriend she was going on Love Island, and then broke up with him? A month later.
She got chucked. She was in it quite late, and then got chucked out really early.
Literally just skipped the question that I just had, and it was, what's the best organ?
Your heart. Or your brain.
I suppose your brain doesn't work about your heart, but then your heart don't work about your brain.
You really?
What came first, the chicken or the egg? That's not one of the questions. I'm just a filler one I'm trying to read. By the way, we're both dyslexic, so we probably shouldn't have just gone. Let's just read 100 questions that are on Google and be lazy. That was my idea.
The egg should have come first.
The egg came first. What? Do you just think just?
No, because listen to my reasoning. So everything, by Darwin evolution, everything has grown from everything and developed from other things, and that's how we developed from apes, right? So chickens have probably developed from something. So it would have been classified as a different species maybe, right? Yeah. And then the mum gave birth to the egg, and then over time it slowly developed and slowly changed until one day one was born and somebody went, hey, that's a chicken.
There wasn't someone with a clipboard throughout the whole of time just going, chicken. That's a giraffe.
No, but I'm saying, at one point over evolution, at one point, that animal was born and grew up.
You've just ruined that question for everyone.
But that animal was grown up and someone's went, oh, that's a chicken.
But
it started as an egg.
What happens if that first chicken was actually born from an animal that doesn't give birth to an egg, and then...
Well, then I'm wrong. Then it was the chicken. So all you got to do is look at the evolution of chickens, and you'll figure out what came first, the chicken or the egg.
What are 3 things you can't live without? Other than me. Because your life would fall apart.
Do I have to, do you mean like interesting things, not to be stupid and generic and be like, oxygen, food and water? Do you want me to pick like other things? Yeah.
That's like going, 3 things you can't live without. Okay. My heart, my brain, my kidneys. No, I mean like something...
Okay.
Something like you like obsess over, but you can't pick JLS.
Oh, they played it in the club last night at the end. They played Everybody in Love, and I was out of the cloakroom, and one of the doormen was standing talking to me, and I was trying really hard not to sing along because I was like,
we can't sing along in here though because it'll get taken down for copyright.
Rude, yeah.
Rude.
3 things I can't live without. I want to say.
Not very good.
I want to say my family.
Yeah.
I just like for my mum every day.
But then you could live without the rest of your family then, surely.
No, all my family.
Then that's all 3.
Right, okay. Can my parents be a collective as one?
I think cheese is a big one for me. Cheese, apple juice. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I need. Just cheese, apple juice. Yeah, I could quite.
I want to, like, it sounds really
just
bad.
Cheese and apple juice.
I feel like.
Well happy. Just leave, and a bucket to sit in while I eat my cheese and beer.
A bucket to sit in. You can't live without a bucket to sit. When's the last time you sat in a bucket?
Yeah, but no, I'm more a toilet. That's what I'm really meant.
Oh my god, the amount you sit on a toilet for is unreal.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the one time you get like just some alone time. You're just like, oh well, I'm gonna be here a little bit.
Earlier today, you were in the toilet for a good half an hour. And I know you're not even actually doing the toilet because I can just hear your phone play videos. You come out, you watch a video on my iPad with me, and I go back to the toilet. And I'm like, you've just peed. You're like, no.
No, because for lack, I'll say the.
You were doing 2, then you went back for a 1.
Yeah, I did a 1. No, I did a 1. No, what's a 1?
1's a pee, 2's a poo.
Well, okay, alright, so I just say poo now. Yeah, I did that. I did number 2, and then I went back and did number 1 because I forgot about the number 2.
So you did a number 2 without doing a number 1?
The whole time.
How do you do a 2 without a 1?
What do you mean? You're telling me that you...
You just done a dry 2.
What do you mean wet? Would you lubricate it? Is it... What?
No, but like, doesn't your body, like, when you push a 2, doesn't some 1 come out?
No.
Did you intend on talking about relieving your body on your podcast?
No, well, I didn't talk about like doing a number 1 and a 2 at the same time because you can't do a number 2 without number 1 apparently.
Well, it's just weird.
It's not like actually counting. You can't just go, how did I get to 2? Well, I must have put 1 and 1 together to get 2.
No, but like, I
Alright,
just find that weird.
Would you rather be like a 2D character for the rest of your life or a hologram? So like I can like touch you.
So as a 2D character, can I
paper.
still?
You're like paper.
Yeah, but I'm still like walking around and stuff. So you could be like.
I suppose because that means you can only just move left or right like a crab. I'm
going to say a hologram because 2D people are going to find it funny to like I'm going to say it's a bit windy. I'm going to fall on my face.
Be like a sail.
Yeah, or exactly. I'm going to fly away. Well, that could be fun.
Get a paper cut. That'd be.
No, I could give you a paper cut, but...
Yeah. I mean, and then you could really...
What are you talking about,
you'd be like really good at like hide and seek. You could just be like, turn sideways.
I mean, if I'm a hologram, I'd be good at hide and seek too.
No, because people can always see you. I think I would rather be 2D because then if I make a joke and stuff, people would always see right through me.
What, they can't see through a hologram?
Yeah, holograms... No.
You said you'd rather be 2D.
Yeah, because people see right through me if I'm a hologram.
Yeah, but
That's like a joke.
Oh, okay. Then I get it.
Because a hologram...
I got it now.
Got it?
Yeah. Ha!
Let's ask more serious questions. There's no serious questions.
No, there's no serious questions.
No, but like a serious question, like one that's in the news that like it's a very serious topic. Other than climate change. That's just saying, what's your favourite childhood book? I didn't even learn to read till I was like 15.
Oh, baby.
Dr. Seuss was my first book that I read, cover to cover.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham.
I didn't know that book until we went to Florida 2 years ago. Remember?
What, because it was in the Florida park?
Yeah, there was a ride, and you were like, "What do you mean you don't know green eggs and ham?" And I was like, "I don't know green eggs and ham."
Yeah. Well, okay. Well.
What?
Well, I'm just waiting for this page to look like that.
Oh, fair.
Because this is very, very, very well organised.
Okay, so what's the worst thing you did as a kid?
Worst thing I did as a kid?
Yeah.
Well, I did a couple of things. I mean...
What's the worst thing you did to your brother as a kid?
Right, we've all got brothers and sisters, and if you're older than...
I mean, not everyone does. There's lots of only children out there.
Okay, well, if you have a sibling, you know what I'm on about. If you're the older one... Well, I'm the middle one, so that means I always got the blame.
You're the irrelevant one.
So, like, you've got the oldest one...
Most loved.
No, the youngest.
And in your family, the only ghetto. So she's the shining light, smartest. Yeah. And then there's your little brother, he's the baby. You're just the one in the middle.
I always think I have my sister and they're like,
perfection.
We can do better.
We'll try and get a boy.
No, they're like, we can.
Had you and thought, oh God, get another boy.
No, they're like, we can do better than that. Had me. And then they're like, perfection. And then, like, an accident happened, like 7 years after me. Obviously didn't mean to happen. And then my brother happened. And you're just like, if my brothers are watching.
Hey, Harry.
Hi. I was going to say I don't mean it, but I do. What was the question?
What's the worst thing you did to your brother?
I thought, well, as a child, I like to buy but worst thing you did to my brother, cut his head open.
I feel like you need to elaborate because that just sounds really violent.
Well, I mean, I was trying to make him laugh. He was just... I just realise how bad this is when I think about how... I think he was like... He must have been like 5. To be fair, I think I was probably like 10, 12. And I had this thing where I'd run into a room and be like, gonna get you, Harry, gonna get you. Like, no. And I'd grab him by the legs and I'd pick him up really fast so his head didn't hit the floor. And one time I just didn't pick him up fast enough. So he hit his head. And then I made up a whole lie that I told to my parents. Like, he was running around in circles and he slipped and his head fell and smashed it. The worst other thing I've probably done as a child, jumped on a rake, inflicted self-pain on myself.
I wouldn't say that's the worst thing you've done, I would say that's the dumbest thing you've done.
Well, it's the biggest regret I have as a child. I mean, we've all been there watching Tom and Jerry and gone, wonder if that's really what happens. You know, but like, obviously, like, you'll be in pain, but I wanted to know how much pain. Because you have...
What, in case the cartoon of the cat and mouse were lying to you?
Well, they exaggerate a bit. I was like, well, because they go whoop whenever they hit themselves, and I wanted to see...
If that would happen.
It does. I've also punched someone in the head. I'm not proud of that either. When you get people that are like... Some people that just annoy you. And I didn't mean to do it. I did. It's one of those things I was like... When you think about it in your head and by the time you thought about it, you've already done it. I was trying to put a tent up at Scouts and he was, like, every time we got close, he'll deliberately, like, stand up inside the tent and all the poles would come out and be like, oopsie, he's died again. So I decided to punch him in the head because no one could see who it was. I mean, everyone else knew and then they told him.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you did as a child? Or are you just a goody two-shoes? Because you're the youngest child.
Yeah, I'm the youngest. I mean, probably something to my brother.
The youngest is like... you just couldn't do anything wrong to your parents.
So it's like the worst... It's like the worst thing I've done, but it wasn't intentional. So our childhood friends, we were... Like, they were getting into golf. Like, we were really young.
Because you're Scottish.
We were like under 10.
Scottish people love whacking a ball down a hole.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's great. That is a fucking just... down the hole.
Right. Well, that was great.
I mean, I was going to keep this PG, but the F word's in there.
So he
So he's the word poo. Yeah. Poo's in there.
I feel like poo is a PG word though.
Poo.
Poo.
So what's the worst thing you did that you didn't mean to do?
He was like, I was really young, like I was under 10, and he was trying to... Under 10? He was trying to teach me how to play golf. We're at the park. One of my friends when we were younger. He was trying to teach me to play golf, and
that's what you do in a park, isn't it? Just whacking golf balls in the council estate. That's
but
house.
I don't live in a council estate.
There goes Margaret's window.
I live in a council estate. But we have this
What's wrong with living in a council estate? You're saying the people who live in a council estate, there's something wrong with them?
Absolutely not. Most of my friends all live in council estates. Because you know I don't live in a council estate, and you should know that I didn't.
Shouldn't raise the debate.
Anyway, where the park we're in was this like massive field, and there was no one else there, so it was fine.
No
right?
houses to hit.
No, because there's other like fences, not like so we were on the field, but then there's all the fences from the play parks are around it. So if the ball went over, it would have either went on the road and maybe smashed a car, but it wouldn't have or into the other parks. It wouldn't have like hit a window.
So what did you do?
And so I tried that. So he gives me a driver, and it's a big one, and he's like, right, so you.
He gave you a chauffeur to play golf.
So he's like, right, hit the ball, and he's like explained everything. I'm 10, and I'm like, shut up, I don't care, I know what to do. I've seen Happy Gilmore.
So you're like, you put the tee
whoop,
in the ground, and you put the ball on the top, and you've done it. You've gone and put the tee bag on the floor, and then you put the ball on the top, and you just smashed it.
No, well, no, not quite. Right. So Craig was still standing behind me.
Take a while to get to the point.
Yeah, well, you keep interrupting. Craig was standing behind me, showing me what to do. Yeah. And instead of saying, wait a minute, Lindsay, I'll walk away and then you go, I just went, I can do this, and swung the driver back really hard and smacked him in the face with the driver and kind of broke his nose.
So you clubbed someone
with a driver
and broke their nose. Yeah. That's pretty bad.
It was unintentional.
Sounds like it.
But obviously. I didn't intend to go out and break the boy's nose, but yeah, didn't go well.
So,
on that cheery note, we're very violent apparently as children.
All children are violent. They're
evil. Unintentional. Accidents happen.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're the youngest, you get away with it. If like,
oh yeah.
The middle child gets the blame for everything because the oldest one's the smartest, and the youngest one just goes, "Oh, I'm so innocent."
Oh yeah, definitely. For years.
No, my brother tried to get me to trouble because he learned what that meant, right? And he kept going like this to me, "Hey," and I was like, "Mum," he's swearing at me, sticking his fingers up at me. She's going, "Stop telling tales." So I then was like, "Go on, do it again, mate. Do it again. Do it again." Took a picture of him, and I still got in trouble. I was like, "Mum, look, he's done it. So you've taught him that." How have I taught him that?
I mean, it is your big brother that teaches you all the bad things.
Yeah, but why am I getting in trouble for taking pictures of it?
I mean, to be fair, for a good couple of years, my parents believed I didn't know how to lie when I was younger. So I would go outside and I would hit my brother and then go inside and be like, "Dad, Stephen just hit me," and he'd be like, "What? I didn't touch her." And my dad would be like, "Oh, Stephen, what? You know your sister doesn't lie." Blah, blah, blah. Or I would make up a story, or I would do things like, I would you know when you go up on your stairs in the house, and if your stairs has carpets, and then there's the little triangles at the side where it's just white, kind of painted and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would draw in there with pens and things. I would draw elaborate pictures. And my brother always had really messy handwriting, so then I would use my left hand, and I would sign it Stephen. And I would write my brother's name around the house and stuff so that he would get in trouble instead of me. If you want to copy
someone who's got really scrappy handwriting, exactly, just swap hands. Oh, that's the...
Right. Yeah, because I had really neat handwriting. So it was my way of doing it. And I would switch.
But my thing annoying me is...
I learned to spell my brother's name before I learned to spell my own name so that I could land my brother in trouble.
Stephen's quite an easy name.
It is a very easy name. It's because he's a B, not a
I don't understand why I got into trouble because I wouldn't stand up in a court of law, would it? I've got a picture of that guy setting fire to that house. You did it. What do you mean I did it? Well, you took a picture, so you must have given him the matches.
Your mum said you taught him to do it. And your mum was more talking from experience. She knows that you've taught him all bad things before.
What? What bad things have I taught him?
Oh. I didn't grow up in your household.
Yeah, but you know me.
I would say you probably taught him your sarcasm, your cheek, your way of avoiding emptying the dishwasher.
Probably. We don't even have a dishwasher.
I mean, in your house, you said what have you taught your brother? In your parents' house, you have a dishwasher all the time.
But I mean, okay, new question, because I'm bored of talking about my family.
Okay.
You have to be a political figure. What? Who are you? You have to pick a political figure.
Jackie Kennedy.
I don't know who that. I'm not very political. Pick someone that are English. But, they have to be an English.
Does she have to be English? Can it be Mary Queen of Scots?
They have to be alive. Mary, Queen of Scots.
Oh, you said she had to be English, so I rebelled against you. Really? They have to be alive. They have to be English, and they have to be a politician.
Yeah.
No one. Do they have to be English? Can they be British? Do they have to be English, or can they be British? Can they be from Britain? Scotland, England, Ireland, Wales?
Yeah.
So they don't have to be English?
Yeah, but not Nicola Sturgeon.
I don't want to pick Nicola Sturgeon.
Sorry, it's getting very political, and I feel like we don't know enough about politics.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, you have to be. You're a politician, and you're trying to get me to vote for you. What's your stuff? And you kind of say, free ice cream.
What's my stuff?
Like, I thought, to be fair, you could just straight out lie. That's what most politicians do.
Oh yeah, I've got all the answers to Brexit. Yeah. We're going to be great. There's going to be no issues with the Irish border. Like, it's all going to be sound. Like, I've got all the answers. I'm not going to tell you right now. But like, I've got them all, right? So don't worry about it. I've got them all. NHS sorted that, right? It's going to be banging again. Got loads of nurses coming in.
It's going to be banging.
Right? Yeah. Got loads of nurses, loads of doctors, all that. Right? Yeah. Got all that sorted. That's all good, right? The pound, that's going to go back up, right? See when you go to other countries, like see when you go to America again, it's going to be like it used to be like 10 years ago, where you get like half and half. Oh yeah.
Everything's half price, yeah.
No, like when you went to America like 10 years ago, and you would get like double the rate for your money and all that. Yeah. Pound's going to be class at that again, right? I'll sort it all out. Don't worry about it.
What are you going to do? You're going to write all these slogans on the side of a bus.
No, don't worry about what I'm going to do. I'm just telling you.
No, I mean to get other people to vote for you. You're just going to write this on the side of a bus and be like, that's true. That is.
Yeah.
Where have you got this information from?
No. Don't worry about my facts.
Yeah.
Like,
because they're not true.
No. Once you get me in to number 10, right? Then I'll show you. Then I'll show you all my evidence, right? But see, for now, I've got it started.
Voted.
Started. That's how it works in British politics nowadays. Do you know what I mean?
What's your favourite smell?
Wow, that was weird. Freshly cut grass.
That's a good segue, isn't it? Politics, smell. Because all the politics smells like shite.
Freshly cut grass.
That's boring. Mine's Sunday roast, even though I'm now trying to be veggie.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, or roasted garlic.
Yeah. You have a weird obsession with I like garlic, but you put I'll be opening a cupboard and be like, there's no more garlic left. But I've used it all right. We haven't got it 2 days ago.
That's not that weird. So I'll put maybe 3 or 4 parts of the clove in it. Whereas if you look at Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay recipes and stuff, half the time they're like, chuck the whole bulb in.
Okay, so you can time travel. Travel. You can time travel. Where would you go? Shoot.
Oh.
Would you go past or present? First question. We'll do this bit by bit. Past or present?
Present. I don't want to know the future. I want to wait and see what happens. If you know the future...
So you want to go to the past?
Yeah.
Present is future.
Because I said past. I said I don't want to go to the present.
Oh, okay.
I said I want to go to the past. I would probably want to go back in time and probably go to old New York, go to a jazz bar or something, or go to a Frank Sinatra concert or something, but not a stadium concert.
Why is it everyone is always go, I'll go back in time? Yeah.
Because I don't want to, because if I go forward, right, so I want to be an actor, but if I go forward in time now, 10 years, and be see that I got successful and I get what I want, all my dreams come true.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to come back in time. I'm going to come back to now, present day, and be like, sound, I don't need to do anything. It's going to work out.
Yeah,
but then that's not going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Then that's going to lead to it not happening because I'm not going to have that drive and that determination to get to where I need to be.
Yeah, but would you not be I'm going to effectively
okay, I've got to not have that future.
I've got to work hard.
No, because I would be like, sound, it'll be alright. Because you wouldn't know how you got there.
I'd be alright, mate. Just fucking
You're not
it.
Well,
I don't need to do anything anymore.
I'm not going to know how I got there. I'm just going to know that I get there.
But if
I stop
what
doing
if
what
you
I'm
got there
doing?
because you did the whole Back to the Future thing where you you wrote down all the football games that were going to be won and stuff, and then just made all your money through betting.
No, because he ended up being bad guy, Glen. You're cheating life.
But he only became the bad guy because I don't know. I can't remember that film.
It bit him in the ass, didn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Bit him in the ass, didn't it?
Yeah, because he obviously right. So he had all the predictions and everything, knew what to bet on, knew how to win all the dollar. got all the money, right? Got rich, got his fancy place, blah, 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 got his missus, but then she didn't actually love him because she was just went for him because of his money.
Cars and girls.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Really bad life. You know what I mean? Really struggling.
Sounds terrible.
Struggling. But then it's a movie, so he realised he had no love in his life, and Marty McFly is like outed him, and I can't really remember what else happens.
Oh, I don't want to watch that film after you all.
My depiction of it, it's not very...
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that the second movie? I'm pretty sure that's the second one, not the first one.
Yeah, that sounds like the second one. The first one, like, they go back and he...
Yeah, because like the second one as well,
he flirts with his mum.
Yeah, which is weird.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
But the second one, isn't it, when he goes forward in time, it's meant to be like 2016 or something, he's got
it was 2015.
2015, they've got hover skateboards and like hover cars and all that and everything, it got to 2015 and everyone's like, huh! No.
Yeah, we just got the boards with the wheels on. Just like it's like a Segway but with no handles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
You just look like a loser. They were so expensive as well, and they were cool for about 20 minutes, and then
everyone's like, they're illegal.
Just like dropped all this money, and it was just like, oh, now everyone looks.
And now when you see someone like now, you're just like, Do you not know it's all about electric scooters now? Oh, look at me.
Everyone in London has an electric scooter.
Oh, it drives my nutted, and they're like, excuse me, like, knock you off your scooter.
Yeah, like, I feel like if it's an electric scooter in that kind of way, right? So in London,
magic scooter.
Electric.
Oh.
So everyone in London and stuff gets annoyed, like, if you cycle on the pavement. Fair dues, it's really busy. Cycle on the road. Do you know what I mean? Fair enough. But all these people are going around with, like, the real electric scooters and stuff on the pavement.
Yeah, but because you're not allowed to drive on the road because that's illegal. What are they meant to do?
But I don't mean drive on the road. I mean like a bike. Just be on the side of the road. Bicycles aren't technically driving on the road.
They're not.
Yeah,
bicycles are.
They're not driving.
You're driving the bike with your feet.
No, that's not the same thing.
Alright, you can solve climate change, but you can do any means. Like you can use any means. You can get anywhere you want really quickly. But you've only got 10 minutes to do it. You've only got 10 minutes to solve climate change. You can do anything you want in those 10 minutes. Anything will you have all the money at your disposal, apart from magic. You're not allowed to use magic. But you have 10 minutes.
Just one thing, or can I do more than one thing?
Multiple things, but you've got 10 minutes.
Okay, so every single company in the world, big company, has to stop using any form of plastic for any form of production to find alternative routes. And every company has to use
you need to have
solar, wind.
Like, how is that like? Okay, I'm going to Tesco's to get my ready meal and I have to scoop it up with my hand.
No, they can use like cardboard. You can use metal. You can use cork. You can use
cork
for different things. I don't mean for your ready meal, but to seal a tub, right? You get a tub. You get like bubble bath, glass jar, bubble bath in, cork lid, boom, boom, bada boom, right? Wooden crates for stuff. You can wrap your veg. You want to have a bundle of something.
Yeah.
Wrap it in banana leaf. I mean, big leaf. It's durable, right?
What
wrap
else
it in
would you do? That's solved plastic.
So we've done all that, and then every company.
Done all that. Yeah.
That's all done, right? Then every company has to use renewable energy. None of this gas, oil, or that.
What about all the gas companies?
No. Fuck it. You said any money at my disposal. They've got
but you have to convince them. You can't go.
No.
I'm Judge Dredd.
Right, so I become ruler of the world, and I go right.
You have to do it without starting World War III. You're like, were you telling me I can't use it anymore? I'm just going to nuke you.
No. I'm ruler of the world, right? Queen of the world.
Okay, so the first thing you do is you state yourself Queen of the world.
Queen of the world, right? So I said
a Scottish woman. All the Scots would love that.
What are you trying to say? What's Queen of the World to be English something? Who's Queen of the World? What does it matter if I'm Scottish? Don't discriminate! So, next off, everyone's got to use renewable energy.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you want to top up?
Apple juice nearly go. Yeah, I do. Yes, none of this gas and oil.
I'm going to sit 10 minutes that one.
Go crazy. Woo! We got a light.
Oh. What did you say this was?
Product placement. Apple juice.
Apple juice. No, because
pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice.
It
was very posh pineapple. Comes in a glass bottle. Can't show you the label though.
Nah. Product placement, innit?
Yeah.
This video ain't sponsored. No ads.
This non-alcoholic drink style.
Holy Jesus.
I forget. Oh, what are you complaining about? That's just a glass of pineapple juice.
Yeah, all that sugar.
Alright, back.
Right, back.
Queen of the world.
Queen of the world, of course. That's not the word.
What would you call yourself?
Queen of the world.
Okay.
Why do I need another title?
Oh, I don't know.
What, am I going to call myself Lady Voldemort or something? Because then people will be like, wait, what is it she does? Queen of the world.
Okay, Queen of the world.
None of this Queen Bee, none of this.
So you've banned plastic. You tell oil companies they can't use their oil anymore, and they get really angry. What are you going to do? You can't.
They've got to use renewable energy, right?
But they're getting really angry, and they're getting ready to like set fire to everything and try and hurt people just so they can make money for oil again. What? How do you stop it?
I'm Queen of the world, so
you can't just go, I'm Queen of the world, guys. No. Stop fighting.
Right, okay, so they've got to, it's just law though, isn't it? You just pass a law. If you don't
because that's right, because
I'm Queen of the world. If you don't pass a law, if you break the law, then you go to jail, don't you? Do you know what I mean? And
but because you have all those laws, no one breaks those laws.
Yeah, if they go to jail.
Yeah, but what if too many people break them that and they try and like revolt and like how do you stop all that?
Well,
you've got 10 minutes.
I've got 10 minutes. If they're all revolting, well, I don't know what. I don't want to have violence in my world.
Yeah, so how do you stop them without using violence? What do you do? I feel like an empty threat is fine.
Yeah, but I mean that's still a form of violence. Verbal violence is still violence. Words can hurt too.
Yeah, but context hurts.
Context hurts more than words. Very true.
No word is offensive.
Just has to have renewable energy. With none of this gas and oil anymore. Every country in the world, well, not every country in the world, but the world, we're all land, right? We live on land, so we're all surrounded by water. At some point, that's why I took it back. Not every country, but like we're all on an island. We're basically all on islands. There's bigger sizes and different sizes. Some of them are really freaking massive. Like Europe's huge.
Europe's just a big island, is it? Going to the island of America.
Technically, right? So we're all got water. Get all the water. In a way that doesn't harm marine life. We get some wind stuff out there, so we can get the wave stuff out there. Get the wind stuff. Yeah, the wind turbines. Get some of them out shore. Yeah. Get the wave power stuff out shore, right?
Yeah.
But in a way that doesn't kill the ocean, right? Because we keep the ocean good, right?
Yeah.
We all go vegan, first of all, right? Stop.
I really want my steak. I'm still gonna go eat my steak. I'm going out with my rifle and I'm gonna.
But he's not gonna. Well.
How'd you stop him?
Ouch! Pat him in jail. He'll get
I'll
smart.
skin you. See how you like it.
He'll get put in jail, right?
Yeah, okay.
We're no hurting anybody. We're no harming the animals. We're no harming each other.
Right.
Go to jail, right?
Right. You've got a minute left.
I feel like it's been longer than 10 minutes.
I mean, like, what are you going to do in your final minute?
In my final minute?
Yeah.
Right,
to make sure that it all stays there and people remember you as the
I'm the first Queen of the world.
The Scottish Queen
Being
of the world.
Being the first Queen of the world, we're going to remember me, let's be honest. First person to do it.
You're being a bit wishy-washy, if I'm honest.
Nah. I've saved the world here. Climate change. Done, mate. Sorted. Dealt with.
How do you stop the ice caps from melting? They're still melting.
We just put some cold stuff up there.
But I mean, every like action has a reaction. So you make something hot, you're gonna make it really. You make something cold, you make something hot somewhere else.
Well, see these wee guys in Russia and in NASA and stuff like that, like the right brainy lot, right?
Yeah.
Gonna give them a load of money, right? We're gonna
They've got to solve it in like. You've
got
less than a minute now.
Listen. We're going to give them money. We're going to be like, right lads, see what we've been cooking up, what's going on these other planets, right? There's a big massive galaxy out there. What's going on? Right? Let's make
It's a big bar of galaxy chocolate, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm like, come on. We're not the only planet in the world. We can't be the only life form. What's going on out here?
We're not the only planet in the world.
Well, we're not the only planet in the universe, right? So what's going on? Here's some money. Make us wee jets and all that can get you there much faster. Do you know what I mean? Because we kind of get.
Oh yeah, to add to that pollution and that.
Nah. Like, and then
so wait, are you saying that your idea to stop global warming is go, nah, fuck this planet, let's go off? It's humped.
Well, in time we might need to.
So
you're not even going to try. This planet. I said we are. We'll get right. So we've got rid of all the plastic in the world. There's no plastic. We've got rid of it all. Right. We've put it out at the sea. So at the landfills. So at the homes. So the shops.
All those people on blood dialysis and stuff, they're now having to like get all their milk, get all their blood out of a milk bottle.
Out a glass milk bottle?
Nothing's. But how that doesn't stay.
Glass bottles used to come in, milk used to come in glass bottles.
What about blood? Like, people having like blood transfusion.
Aye, we'll use
Okay. Anyone in a hospital needs blood transfusions. You're just dead.
Cool. No, like, see the spaghetti that's got a hole through it, right?
Aye.
Just get loads of them, stuck together, make them hard, like dry them, right? So they're nice and hard. I
wasn't on about the tubes. I was on about the bags of blood themselves. But now you're telling them that you're just going to have like big bits of
pasta rammed in your arm.
Oh, I'm really sorry. You've got a little bit of pasta left in your arm because it's gone soggy because it's slowly cooked with all that water.
It's right. You just eat it.
We'll just charge you this afternoon. All you got to do is just eat that pasta that's full of blood. Oh, quickly now! All the blood's coming out. Quickly.
Your blood, your pasta.
Your blood, your pasta.
Yeah. That's got weird, quick, didn't it?
Yeah. So you're going to do all this, and then you're just going to go. Nah, actually, let's.
Right.
You
see, Glen, I have to tell you something. See, world leaders.
Yeah.
They're the front man in real life.
Or women.
All women. They're the front person.
What do you mean the front person?
Right, so they're the poster girl, aren't they? They're I've got all these ideas, so I'm going to do this.
So you're saying all the mess around at the moment is not Donald Trump's fault at all? No, not Donald Trump. I mean, not the other guy with messy hair.
Yeah, Boris. Well, yeah, like, so they two are prime examples. They're just big twats that go, I've got this idea and I'm going to do this. And then they go back into the boardrooms and that. And then everyone's like, right, mate, how are we doing this idea that you've told the world about? And it's like, well.
Donald Trump's just going, you're fired.
I thought the smart folk would figure that out because I don't actually know.
You're saying that you're dumb.
I'm saying not as smart as the people who work in NASA and solve climate change.
I was going to ask you how we're going to solve, make sure that everyone's got clean water in the world, but I'm guessing your answer to that is I would just drop big buckets of water over them.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you, Glen. I'm not a scientist and I don't really know all the ins and outs of clean water, so in a situation like that, to save people's lives, I think I would consult someone whose area of expertise was that. Talk to them, be like, right, what needs done? And they'll be like, well, this X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, right, how quickly are you going to do that? What do you need for that? I'm like, I'm queen of the world, right? So what do you need from me? What do you need me to sort out for other people? So that you
keep telling us you're queen of the world.
Yeah, I'm queen of the world, right? So that you can.
I'm queen of the world.
Because I mean, there's all these really smart people out there whose area of expertise is climate change, is like the ice cap.
So you're saying you actually solve it. You'll go. Hello, mate. Are you underneath me? Yeah. Cool. You do everything for me. Yeah. Can you just get all the smart people in a room and tell them?
Yeah.
Solve climate change. Cool.
No, I'm going to go up to them and I'm going to be like, right, because there's a guy sitting out there for each of these things going, like, water, right? I bet there's people out there. When I say guy, I mean that as a generic human term. I don't mean that as specifically a male. They could be male, female, non-binary. They could be a human form, right? So when I go up to this wee human form guy, and I'm going to be like, right, I bet there's people out there. And
when you say person, human person.
Because a guy is just what I use as the word for a human.
Cool.
But I don't mean it.
Okay.
That he has male genitalia.
This person.
This human form, right? Yeah. Because I bet there's people out there right now. I had hair on it and it was tickling me.
Okay. Back to it, quick.
So, I bet there's people, that's one point, I bet there's people out there who have these answers, but they're like, if I could have X amount of pounds and if this would stop and if this could happen, if I could dig a hole in this place, then I could solve this issue. I bet there's people that know how to do it.
Well, so there's some people that say, I know how to do it,
won't let them do it.
But they're just lying and they're actually going to
make it. No, I want all the evidence and everything. I'm queen of the world, man. I'm not going to give them everything until I've got all the evidence, right?
You're going to do this in 10 minutes?
Well...
I mean, I feel like you failed.
I have failed, because it's definitely been longer than 10 minutes.
Alright, you're having a dinner party to celebrate the fact that you failed as Queen of the World to save the world. And you've got your time machine. Who are you inviting to dinner?
Well, my brain hurts. But how about you answer this question? Because I've just answered lots of questions.
Well, I mean, because I answered this question to you, but
right,
I feel like I'll just get all the funny people. I'll get who's that Scottish guy that's like got Parkinson's?
Billy Connolly.
I'll invite him in his A-Day.
Do not do your accent around him because he'd probably smack you.
Oh, I know he'll fucking love it. That was that. Okay, I'll admit I slipped. I slipped up on that.
You slipped a little bit.
My family members are not allowed to talk to us anymore. Yeah, him.
Prime example, Mum. This is my third time today. I've nearly spoke to my mum.
Yeah.
I better text her.
Better text her what?
Not to call me, because she'll...
I've just theoretically saved the world.
Yeah, hey Mum, Queen of the World, and she'll be like, babes, I know you are, and I'll be like, loves you too.
Right, okay. I would just invite all the comedy people in the world, but anyone that's funny.
So, like who? You need to name 10 people.
No, not 10 people, just all the funny people.
5 people, right, name 5 people.
Top 5 comedians. There we are, done.
So you don't care about what they are as a person, they could be fun, and they might be, what if it's an American comedian, you don't like American comedy?
Well, then there wouldn't be top 5.
Apart from, yeah, would you not want Robin Williams?
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, but he'll be in the top 5 comedians, so done.
How do you know he's in the top 5 comedians?
Because he's bloody funny.
Google the top 5 comedians, but...
No, Alexa, who's the top 5 comedians of the world?
Oh. Good question.
That's a good
I'll
question.
look into it.
You're going to give me the answer anytime soon?
Good
Just been paid. Well, okay, so you're having this dinner party, but everyone is taken in the whole of time, and you have 2 spaces left, right? And they are, right?
And they are.
They're Michael Jackson or Hitler.
Michael Jackson. Why would I pick Hitler?
They're both bad people, aren't
Yeah, but...
I feel like Hitler's more psychopathic and more.
Yeah,
And I'd be there, and I would take that opportunity to encourage him. To
there's
be like,
there's
I
only
really think you should should
with
really focus
Michael
on your
Jackson,
art.
there's only circumstantial evidence. With Hitler, that is plain, solid, hard.
Yeah, but I would invite him just before he turned and like destroyed everything, and I'd be like, mate, I think that's a really great picture. He'd be like, oh, I did that picture.
So,
and I'd be like, yeah, you should really try that. I mean, I know you've been rejected from everything and everyone hates you, but
Glen Newton said that my art's great, so that's going to top me out.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, what would you talk to Hitler before he's gonna like? Would you be like?
Well, I'd be like, Hitler, first of all, your dog is gorgeous because he had Labradors, and then I'd be like,
How'd you know that?
Because I studied history.
Okay.
And then I'd be like, you have one ball.
So you wouldn't even try and stop him from killing thousands of Jewish people, or just thousands of people?
I guess that would be one time in life that is a good time to hire a hitman, isn't it?
No, you're not.
Have a hitman come in and...
So you're condoning murder?
Of Hitler? Before he killed all those people?
He hadn't killed them then, so you might have been able to change him. Would you not, like, you're not allowed to kill him? What would you say to him? I think I'd just be like...
Can I find a way to basically get him put in an asylum for the rest of his life?
So you'll talk to him and be like, yep, definitely, he's crazy. I knew it, he's crazy. And I've got
he has to be crazy.
I've got my futuristic phone.
But there must be something that's criminally insane about him, because...
What if he's just a terrible man and he's not insane in the slightest? He's just a terrible, terrible man.
He's not... He wasn't if he was a terrible, terrible man. He was a terrible, terrible man.
I think I'd try and convert him to a religion, to be Jewish. I think that might help.
The thing I find ironic, though, is pretty much... like, he wasn't he Catholic? Which I find ironic, because Catholics believe in Jesus and God. And Jesus is proven to be Jewish. So then they hate Jews. But the reason...
I feel like
that's not why
he
hates Jewish people, though. He hates Jewish people because of World War I, and because the people who signed the Arch Triomphe... not the Arch Triomphe, the...
Paris Agreement? I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called. But the people who stepped forward for Germany to sign it, because the king had run away, were Jewish. But were just by coincidence they were all Jewish. It wasn't like a plan that they were Jewish. These guys were just Jewish. Who said?
No, right. I didn't actually know.
But basically they conceded to say it was Germany's fault of World War I. And then they had to pay all these fines and reprimands for all the other countries. So then obviously Germany and Austria were kind of shit state after. And then, because they were having such a bad time with poverty and like everything, all the whole country, he stepped forward and was like, I'm going to make us great again. I'm going to sort us out. I'm going to, like, I'm your hope.
Yeah.
And that's why they were like, yeah, he's class. He's going to sort us out. Like, yeah, let's have a ride. Like, let's go for it. Yeah, let's do it.
I think I'd make him.
It started to get bad.
I'd make him come to England and enjoy English culture. That way, just be laid back about anything. Just in a pub.
He did come to England quite a few times.
Yeah, but just make him English. Just be like, all right, mate. All right.
Alright,
I'll have another pint, please. No. I think we've run out of things to talk about this year.
yeah, when it gets to Hitler, I think we're out.
Yeah.
So that's the
Hitler and saving the world in 10 minutes, which you failed at.
Which I failed miserably.
You just made yourself the most famous person in the world.
Queen of the world.
That'll do. Queen of the world.
Beyonce who?
You can thank me later, Scotland.
Yeah, please.
Right, I'm going to finish drinking my
apple juice.
apple juice. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for having me on your channel.
Oh yeah, she's got Instagram.
Wow.
I'll link it.
Does everyone not have Instagram?
And a YouTube. Yeah, but she's an aspiring actress. Follow her. And me. My 20 followers I have. 100 I think.
Yeah, you got 100 now.
Just trying to poach what I've got. Got nothing left. Okay, I'm going to go before this. So. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's dark now. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next
Bye.
time. Bye.